Okay.
We
Done
finished.
with Guardians 3. We are done with the MCU. All the movies plus Loki and WandaVision.
Which helped a lot with that.
Yeah, I will say like I don't know if I'm ever gonna do this again because that took forever. I mean, like it took us like a week.
I'll come back to you again, I'm sure.
Yeah, you might. But it was really nice watching. I feel like Loki helped a lot with. Um,
Um, um, um.
oh, what was it?
Quantum.
Yeah, Quantumania. I don't feel like Quantumania would have made nearly as much sense if we hadn't just watched Loki. And then I also feel like WandaVision helped a ton with Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, and Marvels a little bit.
Yeah, and the Marvels too. Um, so I don't know, like what. So I mean, you're saying that you would talk me into it again.
Well, this time it only took like 2 seconds, so.
So you're just saying so, but the point is that you would want to do this again. Why? Why would you want to do this again?
It was really fun, but we'd have to schedule it a little bit better.
Why? How do we not schedule it very well?
Well, we didn't have time for the movies, which means it dragged out into Friday. So
Yeah.
It's only go till Thursday.
That's true. Yeah, Loki and WandaVision took longer than we thought it was going to. We did ask AI, and AI said that that's how long they were going to take. I guess that just shows.
AI knows nothing.
Yeah, just one more example that humans are better than AI still, I guess, on stuff. What was your favorite movie, do you think?
I don't know. You answer that question, and then I'll get back to you.
So I mean, I've said for a long time, I think Thor Ragnarok is the best movie in the MCU. I really like Guardians 1. But I'm not gonna lie, like Guardians 3, like I feel like that was a good movie. Like it had a good amount of like comedy and heart and
It's as good as Ragnarok.
I
The balance.
In the balance. It is very good, like as far as like balancing so that it's funny. Because and I've said this many times. I think MCU is at its best when it's funny. Or at least when they're not trying to take themselves too seriously. Like I mean, if you're looking at Dark World or Civil War, like I feel like those ones are
a little bit too less funny.
Yeah, they're too serious. But then again, like what we saw with the Marvels and with Love and Thunder, like there's also something to do with when they try to, or even Eternals, I would say, like when they're trying to take themselves too seriously, trying too hard to make a point. That really isn't great.
Yeah, I didn't get the Marvels at all.
Or the Eternals, you mean, or the Marvels? Both, yeah.
The Eternals made more sense.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say. I would say Guardians 1, Guardians 3, Ragnarok is still probably my favorite, and I mean, like part of that is because of the Hulk, but honestly, I would say Rocket Raccoon is really growing on me as a character. Like I really like Rocket. I think he's cool and deep and interesting, and I really hope they make more Guardians movies with him as
like the leader
instead of Star-Lord. I hope anyway. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what was your favorite?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Still Doctor Strange,
yeah,
huh?
It didn't change.
It didn't change. You do love Doctor. Oh, that's true too. Like I also really like the original Doctor Strange.
It's a good movie.
Like, that's a super good movie too. And I really like Multiverse of Madness. I know that wasn't your favorite because it is kind of creepy crackers. But I really like Multiverse of Madness. I think it's kind of a cool, almost a horror film as far as horror, you know.
Yeah, if I watched it early in the morning, I'd be fine.
But it's that late at night, huh, that kills you.
Yeah, late at night.
It's rough.
Nightmares.
But yeah, okay, so I think some things we did right. I think
the order of the movies.
I mean, obviously the order of the movies. I think that was really, really good and correct. Right. I mean, as far as we understand, there were definitely no like glaring moments where I was like, oh, I wish I had watched this earlier. I do think. Which one?
I think that we should have watched what's it called? Like the Marvels we should have cut the Marvels up. That would have taken forever to like figure out the timing. But like cut the Marvels up so like the Eternals, so like the parts that were before would be before.
So I mean you're thinking like that Wikipedia thing where like you break it up into
I want to do that eventually.
Yeah, you're gonna do that alone.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen. Because you're right, like Eternals. Mm-hmm. Like there's parts of Eternals that were supposed to be before everything.
And It's so confusing.
which is kind of confusing a little bit. But the issue is, I think that if you break it up like that, it'd be hard though, because I don't think it would make any sense with everything else.
That's true. Eternals is its own thing.
Eternals is kind of its own thing.
You liked Beast? Beast was good.
Yeah, that was cool. That was probably, as I said in here, my favorite part of Marvels was that it showed that Beast was there, which means that X-Men are coming, and that's my favorite. In fact, my poster right here.
Your poster right there.
So that's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, so some things we did right though. I think that buying snacks was a good idea. I think that
we ate too many M&Ms.
Well, you ate way too many M&Ms. I ate no M&Ms. I'm really proud of myself.
Good job.
Trying to stay away from candy. But yeah, having some snacks and a game plan that way. I mean, I'm lucky because I work in education, so I've got the summer off. So I had this week off. Like I didn't have to do.
This was the first week of summer.
Yeah, first week of summer. So we were able to kind of carve that away. So I think that was good. I don't know. Like I wonder if it would have been better because I know some people do it where they do like no sleep and they just like power through the whole way. But that's like 3 days, and they talk a lot about like which movies to sleep in, and I don't know.
I don't want to sleep through any movies.
Yeah, I would say if I did it again, I would probably do it the same way. Like I think having a week and time to sleep, and maybe it's because I'm an old man. I don't know. That's possible. But I have a hard. I don't think I would want to try to like snag like 2 hours of sleep every once in a while just to. I mean, if you're, I guess if you're in that situation where you're saying let's just sleep through some movies, how about you just don't watch those movies, right? Like if there's some where you're like, man, like I really just don't want to do this, and just don't. Some things that were bad or things that I wish that I had done differently. I wish I had not tried to fast during it. I talked to my wife about that. Now, granted, part of it was that my fast was the first day I took a super long hike and then did 50 sets of stairs, and then the second day I did a 7-mile run. Or a 6-mile run, like up in the hills, which is just kind of a stupid way to start out the fast. But on top of that, like I feel like, especially when I fast, it makes me nauseous. So being nauseous while also trying to watch a bunch of movies that have lots of action sequences, maybe not the best idea. So I guess don't fast at the same time. I don't know. What do you think? What are things you think we should have changed?
Marked when the spinny things happen. I don't like this. Never mind.
So she means when they do camera angles that are supposed to discombobulate you, they really seem to hit Junebug hard.
It's weird.
Okay.
Waking up on time, going to bed on time.
Okay. Yeah.
We would have gotten more movies done that way.
Yeah, we would have. And then and a lot of I guess slightly better planning maybe would work out better.
That's what I said.
Well, what I mean though is that like sometimes it would come to like 9:00 at night, and I was kind of hoping to go to bed, 10:30, but then you watch the movie and it goes, or it's 9:30 or 9:45 or something where it goes past when you decide you're going to go to bed. And it's like, well, do we really want to waste an hour of watch time? And maybe there were some that we paused, and maybe that would have been a smarter idea. Is try to pause them, go to bed at a normal time, wake up at a normal time, get going.
We would have gotten done faster that way.
Yeah, we probably would have done faster that way.
Meal planning. Yeah,
meal planning. I will say there were sometimes that like meals took kind of a long time. But at the same time, I felt like it was kind of nice to have a break every once in a while. But I mean, part of like we go to church on Sunday. I didn't because I was feeling sick. But maybe figuring out a time where and also like family dinner and we had a few things we had to go do. Yeah. That definitely cut some time out, and maybe that wouldn't have
that would have gotten done yesterday.
Yeah. If we would plan things better, so we weren't doing it at those times, that might have worked out a little bit better. I guess full disclosure, if somebody were to ask you, should I try doing a Marvel movie marathon, what would you say?
Depends on what you want to do.
Okay. Well, what if there's somebody who likes Marvel movies who happens to have a week of their life that they can give up?
I would tell them that it's really fun, but they shouldn't watch all the series because one of my friends asked me if we were watching all the series.
What do you mean by the series?
Like like Agents of Shield, that would take a week nonstop
Oh,
watching.
no. I'm asking if somebody's watching our YouTube channel right now,
doing
and
this,
they're like,
yes,
should I do what you guys did?
Uh-huh.
Your answer would be that it's worth their time.
Yeah.
And I guess honestly, it sounds like Marvel's kind of slowing down. Like, this and X-Men's coming. So I would say if you're gonna do it, the time it's probably now, because they're only making one movie coming out in July, and everything else is not until next year. So now would be the year to do it before they add in,
and then
another 10 hours of movies or whatever. I bet it's more than that.
We're gonna have to do it again, but just like pick up where the new movies come in.
Is that what you want to do? Okay, we'll see. Maybe next time we do it, we'll have to choose our 10 favorites or something. I don't know.
We just take out Love and Thunder and Black Widow.
I like Black Widow.
Okay.
I would say take out Winter Soldier, probably Civil War. I know. It's heresy over here.
Should take out those two.
I think we can. I don't know. But yeah, I would agree. I think I had a good time. It was fun. I like Marvel movies.
Better planning.
But I mean, obviously there are things we could have done differently. But for the most part, I think it worked out pretty
Putting
okay.
it together in 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks.
We did it in 2 weeks.
Well, I know, but maybe stretching out the movie so there's like time to actually live your life a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that may not be a bad idea.
Outside more.
Yeah, outside. Maybe watch some movies outside. Maybe that's what we should have done.
That would have been nice.
I will say I love our little basement here where we can watch movies and stuff, but I'm tired of being in the basement.
Tired of this basement.
Yeah.
And my room's down here.
Yeah. You pretty much never even left the basement just to go eat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's rough. All right. Anyway, well, if you've been following along, thank you. That was fun to do. June bug might get me to do it again.
In like 2 years when all the new ones come out.
Maybe.
Then we'll have to plan like a month.
All right. Well, have a good one. Peace out.